Hello, everyone. I think the audio has been fixed now. I think the audio is okay now. So let me quickly share this link with the other people, and then we will begin. Hello, everyone. You're welcome to this live session. Okay, Mr. Joseph said it's very okay. Thank you very much for that feedback. Let me quickly, since it's a new link now, let me quickly share it with other people so that they will quickly join us and we will continue. So while I am sharing this, you can also tap on the share button and go ahead and share it with someone. You can share on your status, you can share on like as a post. You can send to someone in the DM as well, and they will join us and we'll continue. Okay, Hannah said loud and clear. Thank you very much. So let me copy this link sharply. All right, guys, we are back. We are back online now. Sorry for that mix up there. You know, some of these things even when you plan very well, they are bound to happen. So I'm very sorry that the first link that we created, the audio didn't come out well, but thank God we are set now. And so without waste of time, I will be going straight into our tonight's session. Welcome, everyone. My name is Bestin Keto. And then if you are joining this live session for the first time, maybe you are not in our community yet, you just stumble on it on YouTube. There's a link scrolling down on this screen. So click on, visit that link, and then you'll be able to join our community. So we share knowledge about internet business, the strategies, tools, and systems that you can put to use to be able to start and grow a successful online business, even as a solopreneur. Okay, so without waste of time, I'll be going straight into our today's session. Last week was our first that we had, and in our last week's session, and then before I continue, you can turn your phone on landscape mode so that you'll be able to so that you can have a good view of this presentation, because I'll be using my slide. So you can turn your phone to landscape mode. So that you can follow me very well. So this is the position of your phone. That's how you're supposed to put your phone right now. And so last week, we were talking about the requirements, the things that you need to have as a person so that you can thrive on the internet. So I mentioned some few things like the gadget that you need. I mentioned that you can have a phone, a laptop, internet is very okay for you to begin earning from the internet. And then I talked about you having the right mindset, the success mindset, knowing that everything is in your hands. Your failure, your success on the internet, everything is right in your hands. So you are the one to decide whether you will put in the work, put in every effort that is required for you to get the results that you need. Okay, so and then we move from there. I also spoke about having an open mind, the mind to learn new things, because technology is fast evolving. Things change very fast. So you need to have a mindset of learning. You need to be open to learning new things, because there are a lot of things that are changing very fast. Now we have AI. If you don't want to learn AI now, it means that you will be lacking on some other areas that you would have improved your business. So you have to have an open mind of learning new things, and then the mind to collaborate with other people. On the internet space now, most people think that other people that are doing the same thing and in the area that they are in the same niche, are competitors. But in most cases, they are not really your competitors. They are people that you can collaborate with. So this is a part of the mindset that you need to cultivate to be able to succeed on the internet. Okay, so today is going to be part 2 of what we did last week. So last week we went some length talking about this. So, but it's only a 1 hour session. So like today we are going to have also a 1 hour session. So we couldn't finish it last week as planned. So today we are going to continue from there. So this is understanding the online space and how to earn from it. This is the version 2.0. This is the second version that we'll be looking at. So we are talking about internet business. We are talking about internet business, but we know internet to be a global network of interconnected smart devices, computers that exchange information. But then what is internet business? Okay, so it is good for you to know that internet business is just about trade. The trade, the definition of trade that we knew in our secondary school, even from the junior classes in business studies, the definition of trade that we know is buying and selling, and it hasn't changed. That's what happens on the internet that we call internet business. It's all about buying and selling. And trading on the internet has brought several benefits. You remember in our last session, I mentioned some of those benefits, the freedom you have and the freedom of choice, and the limitation of location has been taken out. But you know that it has brought a lot of these benefits, and the benefits are from all angles, from the side of the buyers and the side of the sellers. So it gives buyers many options. So with the internet now, you can visit a shop, a store, or a product that you want to buy, you look at the reviews. You can access the reviews, look at the comments from the past people who have bought that product before. You look at it, all of those things, and you compare with other vendors, and then you have a choice to make. And then the ease of ordering those materials, those products, is easier doing it on the internet. And then on the on the side of the buyers, we are focusing more on the seller's end, because that is where that is where we belong, actually, as business owners or as people who are willing to start a business online. Okay, so later on I will be telling you why and how you need to always think as a producer. Think from the from the lens of a producer, and not a customer or not a consumer. On the internet now, there are a lot of content. So when you see any content, think about that content as a producer, from the producer's angle. We'll be talking about more of these things in the subsequent classes, than looking at it as a consumer. Okay, so be thinking of what made this person create this kind of content. What is he getting from this kind of content? Okay, so that gives you a standing on how, when you want to create yours, you'll be able to structure it. So think more of on that side. And also, as a seller now, you have many benefits using the internet, because it minimizes your startup capital. I talked about this in the last session. It gives you easy access to customers. You can acquire customers easily, easy customer acquisition, and then flexibility in control. And then you have data. It gives you access to data that you can analyze and know the things that are working, the things that are not working. Okay, so that is it about internet business. Actually, that's the trade that happens on the internet. But then, you are not in business if you don't have something to sell. So what exactly are these people selling? Okay, you are not in business if you don't have something to sell, because people are buying, people are selling. That's why we call it business. Okay, so some of you watching this live session have something to sell, but it's just that you are not aware of it yet. So some of you are aware, but you don't have the knowledge to package this thing that you have, polish it well, and turn it into a product or a service that someone can pay money for. Okay, so but as you are starting this journey with me, you are going to be understanding how you'll be able to package that skill you have, or that thing that you have, into a product or into a service, and sell online to be able to acquire, to be able to earn from it. Okay, so what are these products? What exactly do people sell on the internet? What is it exactly? So I have categorized this into 4 parts. Okay, I've categorized it into 4 parts, and we are going to take time and look at it critically. We are going to take time and understand all these products or services that are being sold on the internet. It will give us an idea of where we will place ourselves. It will give us an idea of where we can start from, actually. Okay, so can you still hear me? If you can still hear me, type loud and clear in the comment section. Let me know that I'm not speaking to myself. Okay, so if you can hear me, please type in the comment section loud and clear. Let me know that we are together. Okay, let me know that we are together. So we are talking about selling the products or services that are being sold on the internet. This will give you an idea of where you stand or where you can begin from. So the first here is physical products. The first is physical products. And then physical products here is anything that is tangible that you can think of. So people sell clothes, people sell food and beverages, people sell electronics, cars, anything you can think of that is tangible. People create stores. So you can build a website, create a store, and these things have been made easy these days because of the new technologies that's coming up. People create online stores and they sell these products. They have warehouses. Some they create to connect vendors and buyers together and deliver these products. Okay, so people sell physical products online as well. And then the second one is digital products. So digital products here are software, those kind of products that you will only use it electronically. So you can only use it on your devices. You can use it online. Some you can download and have it on your devices as soft copies. Those are digital products. And they are quite easier to create than physical products. So software and apps, you have ebooks, you have audiobooks, you have courses and digital arts, you have music, even music and videos. People sell these things online. All these things are categorized under digital products. And then going further, you have services. So you can sell services on the internet. And this is one of the common things that people do. So you can sell your service. You can create what is it? You can start a consulting firm or coaching, then entertainment. People create content these days to entertain people and they get paid for it. So sometimes they create content and then you build a website, a membership website. So people subscribe there, maybe monthly, subscribe there to watch your content. That's entertainment, subscription-based services, consulting, coaching, all fall under the services category. Okay, so and then the fourth one, oh, this is a mistake. This is the fourth one, which is skills. So skills is what you and I can. Okay, Reverend Solomon, he said loud and clear, and then that's said loud and clear. Okay, thank you very much for those comments. Thank you very much. So skills. These days you can sell your skills online. You can sell your skills online. People, it can be digital skills, okay, and then even skills that are not digital, there's a way you can package it and be able to sell online. So now there are a lot of remote jobs online. Currently, I work 2 remote jobs and I'm doing well at it. And they pay very well as well. And you are not spending so much. You are not going out every day. You are not spending money on transport and some of these things, okay? So there's a way you can sell your skill on the internet as well. And most of these skills are quite easy to learn, and start monetizing it. So you have the skill, but then all these skills all these products that we are talking about, or services that we're talking about now, cannot just be sold online. You need to do it within some models. You need to adapt some business models online. Okay, so there are a lot of business models online that you can pick from and then use your product and apply it to that system and be able to earn from it. So before I go into business model now, we are looking at all these basics because I want you to have a deep understanding of how the internet works, so such that when you start your own business or you want to start selling your skill online, you have a sustainable venture. you have a sustainable stream of income. Many people don't understand these basics, and so when they start, it becomes difficult for them. Even when they buy a course and they want to study that course, without the basics, it becomes difficult for them to sustain that. It becomes difficult for them to start earning and to sustain the income. So that's why we are taking time to look at all these things. So there are a lot of business models online. So when you open a website and you are browsing through, when you open social media, those people that own those platforms, there are business models that they are using that is generating them the money that is able to sustain the businesses. Okay, so we are going to go into it right now. But please, I want you to avoid any distraction because this is going to be serious. This is a serious, the most important part of this presentation. So avoid any distractions and pay maximum attention at this moment, okay? So, like I said earlier, it is not enough to know the products or services that people sell online. You need to know the business models they are using. That's where the money is actually. So a business model simply entails how a business operates. How does it operate? And then how is the value delivered? You know, every business, you must have a value, a problem-solving strategy. That is what people are actually paying money for. So business model is about how does that business operate? How is the value delivered? And then at what point does the owner of the business collect money from the value he's giving out? That is just a summary of a business model. So, and then there's a part of scaling as well. How the business operates, the value, how the value is being delivered, and at what point is money exchanged for the value. And then the possibility of scaling that business. Scaling is growing from one step to another in that business. That is a business model. So business models evolve every day because of the advancement of technology. This business model, they change. But here I'm going to mention the ones that will give you a clear understanding of where you will fit in as a beginner and grow faster. Okay, so I have about 9 of them here, and then we'll be diving into it. I'll be explaining what those people do there in this. Okay, so like I said, this is the foundation of your business. So you remember, if you know about skyscrapers, you know the tallest skyscraper that we know about is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, right? Does anyone know about that building, that Burj Khalifa in Dubai? If you know about that building, type Dubai in the comment section. Let me just know that you are still hearing me clearly. Okay. So let me just know you are still hearing me. I want to tell you something about that building that is crucial and applies to your own business as well. And as we are just starting at this level. Hello, is anyone there? Can anyone still hear me? Hello? Okay, so the Burj Khalifa is the tallest skyscraper that we can think of at the moment. And at all, you know that what makes that building stand is not actually what you are seeing out there. What you are seeing, the beauty of the building and everything that you are seeing outside. No. The number one thing that is making that building stand is the foundation of that building. And if the foundation of a building is not strong enough to hold the building, you know that it will collapse in no time. You know, it's going to collapse in no time. But what makes the tallest building standing is the strong foundation. And this is where you are going to build a strong foundation for your online journey. Either you are starting a business or you are monetizing your skill. Okay. So I have about 9 of these business models that I want to discuss with you today. And know that these business models are sometimes combined. So one business, you can use 2 or 3 business models to earn from that same problem you are solving. Okay. So you have the number 1 here is e-commerce. So e-commerce, okay. Okay, Mr. Tazan said a relative of mine took a picture there. It's in my phone. Yeah. So what makes that building stand is actually the foundation. And we are going to build a solid foundation with our businesses right now. So the first business model is e-commerce. So this is a business model that entails you having a digital retail store. So it's a website. When you create a website and you host your products there, you upload the pictures of your products there. Offline, you have a warehouse where you buy your products, you store there, and then you snap the pictures of those products, clean ones, and then you upload on your website. That is the store. So you now advertise that store. There are multiple channels that you can use in advertising online. There are multiple channels. You can do that through SEO, which is search engine optimization. You can do that through running ads. So you can run ads on Facebook, you can run ads on Google, you can run ads on other platforms as well, driving people to your store. So people get to buy from there, and then you now deliver to them. We know about Konga, we know about Jumia. Here in Nigeria, we have those ones. We know about Alibaba and eBay, several other ones. This is what they do. This is the business model they use. And some, they collect money before delivering, and some, they do what we call pay, what is it, on delivery. Okay, so when they bring the product before you now make payment. Okay, so that is one of the, and this is the major business model on the internet. And then the second one is advertising model. So now, most of us here, I'm sure that all of us on this platform use social media. So you use Facebook, you use Google, you use, right now we are on YouTube, you use Twitter, which is now X, you use Instagram, and all of these platforms. So where do you think, and these platforms are free, they are free. So where do you now think that the owners of the platforms are making their profit? Where do you think they are making their profit now? It is through advertising. They are using the advertising model. So now, if you have, like I mentioned earlier, if you have an online store or you have any product at all, what you are doing on those platforms is that they already have many people. So Facebook now have billions of people as users. So you now go to Facebook and pay Facebook some money, and then you tell Facebook to carry your business and show it to the members, the users of that community. And then you come to Google says that they have this number of users. So you now want them to use your product, take your product now and show it to them, or service and show it to the teeming users of that platform or of Google. So when you pay that money, and most times they are charging, there are different methods that they charge. So it can be pay per click. Once somebody clicks on the ads, money is deducted from your account. It can be by impression. Anytime somebody just sees the product, they deduct money from your ads account. Sometimes it is by landing page visit. So you have a website, and when they click on the link and they come to your landing page, they leave the platform, you are being charged. So advertising, this is what these platforms do. So they will now say that I don't know if any of you have heard this. People say that when anything is free online, when anything is free, you should know that you are the product. You are the product. When something is free online, you, the user, is the product. And that is what happens there. So they are now selling you to the companies, collecting money. So you're now using Facebook. They are encouraging you to post. They are encouraging you, asking you what's on your mind, so that you will stay on that platform. And then they will now use you, sell you, and collect money. So that's typically what happens there. It's a business model. And individuals too do this. So influencers, we know about influencers. This is what they do. So an influencer maybe have 1 million followers on Facebook or 1 million followers on Instagram. So they will now, a business owner that doesn't have that kind of traction will now approach this person that has 1 million followers. And they will now ask, how much? And the person that has 1 million followers, because he knows that he's in business, he has already created prices for each of the services he's rendering. So they have a price for post. You want them to post, make a post for you. They have a price for that. You want them to share your product on their story. If you want them to create a video for you, all of these things, they have different prices, and they are making huge amounts from it. Okay, so all of these business models are under advertising. If you can jot this thing down, it will help, because this is something that you can revisit and revisit. It will give you a guide on where you can start your own online business. Okay, so they generate revenue through adverts. The same thing happens to YouTube. When you are watching YouTube videos, after a while, you will now see adverts will display. And then at the end of it, you will see next. So if you leave that advert to play, in fact, you don't have an option actually than to leave it to play, except you are using a premium version of it. Okay, so they are earning money from the adverts, from displaying adverts, and that is the advertising business model. Okay, so the third one is subscription model. Subscription model. Okay, so what happens here is that people have this is recurrent fee. People charge a recurrent fee for access to content or services or products. So I'm sure you know about software like Netflix. You know Netflix. You know software like Spotify. Netflix is basically for videos. Their platform is for videos. So they have a lot of movies there, documentaries. But before you have access to them and watch, you will pay a subscription fee. And then you have Spotify is for audio, it's for podcasts. Before you have access to it, you must pay a subscription before you can watch all or any of the podcasts you want to watch, and then you want to listen to rather. And then you have different other platforms, like the email tool that I'm using now, the email marketing tool that I'm using. I'm sure all of you received an email from me. It's a subscription-based tool. So it can be services, can be products, can be accessing information. Okay. So you as an individual too can create a platform, especially for coaches or consultants, trainers online. You create a membership website or a platform where people subscribe to have access to your trainings. People subscribe to have access to your coaching. So it can be monthly, it can be quarterly, it can be annually. Okay, most people have most online business coaches, they have inner cycle. They have what they call inner cycle, and the people pay for it. They charge for it. Okay, so this is a subscription-based model. You can also do this, though it's difficult to set up as a beginner because you must have content that is worth paying for. Okay, so as a beginner, it will be a bit difficult, but it's good. It's good that you know, because you can put it in your plan, and then when someone seeks your advice as well, you can share this with them, and then it will also help as well. Then we have drop shipping. So drop shipping here is part of e-commerce, not really part of e-commerce. It's somehow close to it. Okay, so the difference is that here you are selling products, but you don't have an inventory. So you are connecting the supplier and the consumer. So you now create your own website. You are marketing the website. You are running adverts to the website. You have optimized it for search engines. You have done all of that, and people are coming to that platform. And when they come there, they see the products that you have uploaded there. Those products are not yours, but when they click on it, they now move to the owner of the product. They are now paying money to the owner of the product. But then you have a commission, a cut from that money. Okay, so you have your own platform. You are the one maintaining the platform. You are the one running the platform. But then the products are not yours. So this is what we call drop shipping. And many people are also doing this. Okay. And then the fifth one rather, is marketplace. And then this thing I'm talking about now, the last three or four are the ones that will interest you the most, because those are the ones that are very easy to start, and you can even start right away. So just stay with me. There's a reason why I'm taking time to explain this. Stay with me to the end, and then you'll get to know the easiest ones, the ones that you can start at the moment and be able to earn from it. Okay, so now, okay, thank you very much, Mr. Daniel. Thank you so much for showing up, sir. I'm glad you are here. So now the fifth one is marketplace. The fifth business model that you can venture into is a marketplace. How many of us know about Amazon? How many of us know about Amazon? If you know about Amazon, please type Amazon in the comment section. If you know about Amazon as a platform, you know about Amazon, type it in the comment section. Are we still together? Amazon. So Amazon is one of the marketplaces that we know. Of course, they have other business models, but it's primarily a marketplace. It connects buyers with sellers. That is what a marketplace does. Connect the two together. So you have Amazon, you have even eBay, you have Airbnb. They do these things. They only have their website is just a marketplace. And then the next one that we have here is software as a service, SaaS. You have software as a service. So you can provide software applications over the internet on a subscription basis. Remember, I was telling you about the email marketing tool that I'm using now. Okay, Reverend Solomon Angie said he has heard about it. Yeah. So the software as a service. So people build software, and most people, this is the only thing that they do. This is the only business model that they are using. So they will create a lot of software. Once they know that people need that service, they will create a software on that, and then they give that, okay, yeah. So you know about a lot of these AI tools. Most of them are software. They are offering a service, using their software to offer a service. So you subscribe, you pay them to use that service. So that is just their own business model. That is just how they are earning money on the internet. And it's a subscription base as well. Okay. So moving from there, this is where it's going to get more interesting. Okay, after this point, yeah. So consulting and coaching. Consulting and coaching is another business model that people do use a lot. So people have organized, you use the knowledge that you have, something that you have expertise in, and then you coach people, you train people on that skill, on in that area. Okay. So sometimes people organize group coaching, sometimes people organize one-to-one coaching. Right now, I'm working with a company that that does coaching, a UK-based company that does that do coaching. So they have group coaching, they have one-to-one. Sometimes they organize webinars. They organize even physical trainings. They organize physical trainings sometimes, physical conferences. And all of these are paid. So you see how you can sit in your own, in the comfort of your house or of your home, and be able to generate money with the knowledge that you have. It's only when you just package it very well, know your target audience, and then put a price to your service. As a consultant, can be a business consultant, even other professionals. People consult them, and they make good earnings from this providing these services. It's a business model. It's a business model that any of us can look into and be able to build it up and start earning on the internet. So this is one of the business models that people use. And then another business model here is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing, most time, I'm sure all of us here have heard of affiliate marketing. The term affiliate marketing is when this business model is when you are selling a product that is not yours, and then you are being paid a commission. So you remember sometimes you have referred a friend to a product. Maybe you bought something, maybe you bought a pair of shoes somewhere, and you really like it, and they gave you at a very good price. Or maybe when you went there, the people selling there treated you very well, and so you are happy about it. So when you buy that product, bring it home, and then you now tell your brother or a friend, they asked you, where did you get this shoe from? And then you now tell them that you got it from from maybe Emeka down the street. You bought it from Emeka's shop. So this person now also needs a pair of shoe. So he may just walk to down to the street, down to the shop, Emeka's shop, and buy the shoes. So what you have done there is affiliate marketing. That is affiliate. You have referred someone to a product and the person bought the product. So the difference is that in this case, you are supposed to be paid. Emeka is supposed to give you a percentage of the money he collected from your brother or from your friend. This is affiliate marketing. There are many businesses that do this. Amazon has a section of his business, their business, that is built on this model. And then there are platforms that are built mainly for affiliates. So in Nigeria, we have the most popular one is Expertnear. Expertnear, what happens on that platform is that people who have digital products, they go to Expertnear and they upload their courses, their products there. So consumers now, people who need those products, they will just come to Expertnear and buy the products. But then they are not just coming there, they are coming through an affiliate. So affiliate marketers, they will go to the platform like Expertnear. Another one is Takeout. Another one is Digistem. There are many of them. Affiliates will now go there and create an account, then have access to all the products. They have links, unique links to those products. So they'll now pick a particular product, copy the link, which is unique to them, and then share that link with someone who needs that product. So once the person clicks on that product and click on that, you are being paid the commission from your end. As an affiliate marketer, you are being paid the commission in your account. So the owners of the platforms are getting their percentage. The buyers are getting value from the product, and then you, as the affiliate marketer, you're also getting your own commission. Okay, so that is affiliate marketing. Sorry, can you still hear me? Can anyone still hear me? Can you still hear me? We're supposed to stop by 9, but unfortunately, we didn't start early because of the audio issue that we had. So it will just permit me to take some few minutes so that we'll complete today's session. Okay, there is actually a lot to talk about. Okay, so Chichi Barnabas, thank you very much. He said, yeah. Thanks so much for showing up on this training. So just give me some few minutes so that we'll round up this tonight's session. We're supposed to close by 9, but just a few minutes. So now, content monetization. This is where I would like you to pay your attention very well, because it is quite easy to start. It is quite easy to start, and it is quite easier to scale. Content monetization. So I've divided into two because I want to explain it in two aspects. On the side of the platform. So when I was talking about advertising, I mentioned some platforms that their business model is just advertising. They advertise, they collect money, and then they sell your attention to the owner of the product. So platforms, there are some that will pay you for creating content on their space. So that's number one, where I wrote platforms. So with content creation, with your content, you can be paid for it. You can create content and monetize it. For example, one of the platforms that do this very well there are many of these platforms, or many of them, they pay peanuts. They don't pay the money that is commensurate to the efforts you are putting in creating content. So content here can be writing, it can be podcast, which is audio, it can be videos. So you pick your phone, you sit and you speak about something and you upload on the platform, something that you know that people will be interested in. You upload, and the platform pays you for the views you are having on that content. This is how many of these kit makers, comedians, there are a lot of them now. This is how most of them, this is one of the models that they use. So platforms get to pay them. I think YouTube pays almost about 40% or around there of their earnings. YouTube collects money from companies who wants to advertise, and then they now remove part of that money and pay you as a content creator. You that has a YouTube channel on their platform, you are creating content, you are uploading there, you are having views, and then they are displaying ads. They are displaying adverts on your videos. Okay, so they now pay you money at the end of the month. They pay you money for the views that you are having there on your content. So the same thing happens to platforms like happens to blogging. Yeah, blogging is about writing. So you create a website, create a blog, you choose a niche, you now start writing about that niche, publishing on your blog, and then after a while, as you are generating traffic, many people are coming there, clicking to watch, to read your blog. You now apply on some ads network. There are many ads network. Google is one of them, and is the top. You know about Google AdSense. That is what they pay. The Google AdSense part of Google are the ones that pay for your blog, your content on your blog. So you'll be reading, sometimes you'll be reading some news. So you are reading a blog, and then you are seeing some adverts popping on the screen. So anytime you click on that advert, the person that wrote that write-up is being paid. Okay, the person that wrote that advert is being write-up is being paid at the back end. That is what one of the ways that bloggers earn. So you are earning that money from the platforms. Okay, so you can create a podcast as well. You can create audio, and then you earn from those platforms. That is one of the easiest way. That is one. If you have a smartphone and you now discover a niche that is good, people are interested in, it's just to pick your smartphone, sit in front of your with a good lighting, and then you shoot a video and upload. Some people there are a lot of content that you can utilize. In our subsequent classes, we'll be talking about this in detail. Okay, so you can earn from platforms. And then the second part here, which I talked about, digital products. You create content, package it as an ebook, package it as a course video, package it as an audio book, and you get to earn money from from that content. Okay, this is where, if you know about Kindle Direct Publishing, this is one of the products or a platform of Amazon. Okay, so Amazon have this section for books, for ebooks, where people come, they order books, even paperbacks. Amazon will print the book and deliver to the person that orders it, and then you as the creator get paid. Okay, so this is one of the areas that you can also monetize your content. So you can create digital products from your content and you get paid from it. Okay, so and then the last one that I have on my list here is the gig economy platforms. So the gig economy is, in simple terms, refers to the work environment where individuals take on short-term and flexible jobs. short-term and flexible jobs. That's what they call gigs. Okay, as you do it as an independent contractor or as a freelancer. Okay, so you have a skill. As a web designer. There are platforms, and then I divided it into two because there is platforms and then the skills side of it. Okay, so you can sign up on platforms like Upwork, platforms like Fiverr, and then some other ones. Those platforms are created mainly for people who have these skills. So you are being connected to someone who needs that skill, and then you provide the service to them, and they pay you for that service. Okay, so this is another way, that another business model that exists on the internet. Okay, and then you can also use your skill and get a job. You can get a salary-based job. And this one is not a gig. It's not the gig. You're not being paid per job. You're being paid per monthly, paid monthly for the service that you are rendering to a company. So this is a long-term job that you are doing, and you get paid for offering that service. And there are a lot of these skills that you can learn. Okay, there are a lot of these skills, and learning them is quite easy, like I said earlier. So I'll be mentioning a few of these skills here so that you can look up for it, and then you get to learn and grow. So there are many of them. You have web design. I started with web design, and then later on I started learning social media management. These are skills that people need. People are demanding for. Businesses, there are a lot of businesses out there that are looking for social media managers. They're looking for people who can run ads very well. These are skills that you can use to earn from this gig economy. You have copywriting, you have core ICT skills, programming. You have skills like data science, data analysis. You have skills like digital marketing. These are skills that if you venture into, you'll be able to utilize those skills. You utilize them to earn online in this gig economy. Okay, so this is where we'll be drawing the curtains for our today's training. We're supposed to stop by 9, but I just felt I should cover what we have today, so that in our next class, in our next session, we'll be diving deep into another session of our training, where we'll be talking about platforms, how you can monetize your skill or product. Or today we discussed about models. Okay, so but there is something that you need to understand when it comes to utilizing these models, and they work on platforms. Okay, so we are going to be talking about that in our next session, and it is a very important session. Okay, so I will urge all of you to stay with me to attend that training, and then we'll get to know more about internet business. So we are just starting. All these that we are discussing are the basics, and there are things that you need to know for you to have a strong background, for you to have a strong foundation, like I mentioned earlier. So we are going to be stopping here. So, but I don't know if you have any question that you want to ask. If you have any question that you want to ask, or you have a comment, and then there is a link that is going down on the screen here. There's a link that is going down on the screen. If you get to watch this video maybe randomly on YouTube and you're not part of our community yet, you can visit this link. bestinketo.com/tips. Visit that link and then you will see a form where you can fill and join us in our community. Okay, so we are on a journey. We are on a journey to earn and grow our businesses. Start, earn, and grow our businesses on the internet. So click on that link and join us in that community. If you have questions, if you have comments to make, if you have feedbacks, I love feedback so much. So if you have any feedback, something that you want us to do better, you can always send us a chat in that community or reply to any of my emails, and I'll get to know that suggestion and I'll work on it. And then if it's a question, I'll do my best to answer that question. So thank you very much, guys, for showing up to this point. And then I'll see you in. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.